Conference USA has two New Year's Six contenders with Florida Atlantic and Marshall. College football is back, sort of. Spring football is the imitation crab meat of college football, but it's better than the alternative, no football at all. 2 months after Alabama beat Georgia for the national championship, teams from across the Football Bowl Subdivision are reconvening on practice fields and inside cold weather bubbles to begin preparations for the 2018 season. USA Today Sports overview of what to expect this spring from each FBS league continues with Conference USA, which has at least two contenders in the mix for the New Year's Six berth given to the best team from the group of five. What's up for an encore? AB's 8-win 2017 season was nothing short of miraculous given the program's recent history, even though the Blazers' success still managed to fly under the radar. Bill Clark brings back the most experienced offense in the FBS based on returning production. AB gets back almost every single yard gained last fall, and will add to the mix a new offensive coordinator, Bryant Vincent, who has a track record of success. So the big question, can AB pull off another stunner and take the West Division from North Texas? It really wouldn't, or shouldn't, at least, come as a shock. Vincent's style of offense fits well with the Blazers' returning personnel, notably in how it should take advantage of senior quarterback A.J. Eardley's skills as a passer and runner. The biggest hurdle will be finding improvement on defense, as that unit needs to do a better job against the run to sustain AB's push for a division title. But who could have guessed that Clark would get the Blazers in this position so soon? Spring previews: ACC, Big Ten, Big 12, Pac-12, SEC American Unheralded, the 10 best quarterbacks in Group of 5 Conferences Crystal Ball, predicting the top 25 college football teams for 2018. Can fall be even better? Probably, even if it's hard to imagine the Owls winning more than the 11 games they took in 2017. But this is a very real contender for the New Year's Six should Lane Kiffin and his staff rebuild the offensive line, find a solid option at quarterback, look for former Florida State transfer Dinder Johnson to make a move, and button up a defense that struggled at times getting off the field on third down. There will be one more noticeable change from last season: expectations are sky high. The year will start with a loss to Oklahoma, but a huge game comes 3 weeks later in a road trip to Central Florida. Can the Wagner transfer take the reins? Marshall was suddenly in need of a quarterback in January after would-be senior Chase Litton's surprising decision to enter the NFL draft. Enter Wagner University transfer Alex Thompson, who chose the Thundering Herd over several high-profile offers after seeing his recruitment explode as a graduate transfer. Thompson is the key to the whole deal for Marshall, which is otherwise stocked with the sort of talent needed to win the conference title outright. This is especially true on defense. The league's top-ranked unit in yards allowed per play brings back 9 starters, including the wide majority of contributors along the front 7. The offense only needs Thompson to take control. Marshall has fantastic depth at receiver, a pair of solid options at running back, and most of all one of the top offensive lines on the Group of 5 level. Can UNT block anyone? The skill positions are loaded. Mason Fine threw for 4,000 yards as a sophomore. The receiver core brings back almost every meaningful contributor, and 2 impressive sophomores return to pace the running game. The issue is the play of the offensive line, which does return 4 starters but, and here's the bad news, allowed 39 sacks and 96 tackles for a loss in 2017, albeit across 14 games. Experience is crucial across the board in college football, and perhaps nowhere more so than up front. But the line needs to take 2 steps forward if the Mean Green hope to move from West Division champs to an outright conference title. Spring game dates: Friday, March 30th North Texas, Friday, April 6th Florida International, Saturday, April 7th Alabama Birmingham, Friday, April 13th Texas El Paso, Saturday, April 14th Louisiana Tech Middle Tennessee State Old Dominion, Texas San Antonio, Saturday, April 21st Charlotte Florida Atlantic Southern Mississippi Western Kentucky, Saturday, April 28th Marshall. The date of Rice's spring game has yet to be announced. Early preseason top 25 for college football in 2018.